The sweet sound of the siren.
All right, welcome back to another episode on Out in the Full. Today, Jack and I are actually going to be interviewing a potential AFL draftee.
We're going to be interviewing Shadeau Brain. Shadeau Brain is a Brisbane Lions Academy player, recently played with the Noosa Tigers. He's a medium forward and all-round good bloke.
All around the field sort of player, I believe. But
yeah, played everywhere.
Yeah,
You'll catch it all here.
Yep.
Yeah. How's your day there, mate?
Yeah, pretty good. Just been out on the water, so
I saw that on the jet ski.
Yeah, I was on the chinny. I can't go on the jet ski at the moment with my shoulder, so
a bit of a fish.
Yeah, I had a couple little throws out, but didn't catch much. So
Not much.
Have you had a lot of these requests at all, or?
I've had a couple, but no, I'm happy to do them.
That's periods.
Yeah.
How's the draft? Combine.
Yeah, it was good. I didn't really do much. I just did the interviews because obviously I had shoulder surgery a couple of weeks before it, so I just did the interviews and yeah, it was good. It was good actually. Met a fair few fellas, so that was pretty good.
Who was the highlight for you there?
Actually watching Jace Gilby run the 2K and how much of a good bloke he is actually. Yeah.
Who did you support as a youngster?
I've always been mad Collingwood, so
yeah, me too. Don't worry.
Yeah,
I've
always had a bit of a soft spot for them, so probably always will. But yeah,
that's what I was going to ask. Like, how does that change? Like, if you potentially get picked up for an AFL team, does that always play in the back of your mind? Like, oh, I hope Collingwood do all right.
Yeah, I haven't really watched it this year so much, and last year I've sort of tried to shy away from it a little bit, just from getting my head out of the game, if you know what I mean, trying to have a break from it. So it hasn't been too hard. Like sometimes this year I haven't even realised like it doesn't feel like a go for Collingwood because I haven't actually watched so much footy. Like I haven't watched much at all. Yeah, so I think just keeping away from it probably is the main one.
Yeah.
How do you reckon you go with the whole interstate thing?
Yeah, I'm not too fussed, to be honest. I've lived out of mum and dad have a farm outside Noosa, and I've lived out of home since I was 16, and then just moved back there now with my shoulder. So wouldn't really be a struggle for me. I'm pretty independent, but I've got a lot of family down in Victoria, so if it is Victoria, it'd be pretty handy.
Yeah, how's the shoulder going anyway? How long are you going to be out for with that?
Good. So I just start back running now, and probably after Christmas I start doing skills and stuff and getting back into it, and then
should be about a bit of a pre-season in then at least.
Yeah. So and then early June, I should be back full contact.
Yeah, sweet. Midway through the season, it's a little rough, but at least midway through it's still all right. We did actually look up a few of your stats of best on grounds, a fair few best on grounds. So I've seen in those leagues you absolutely destroyed it. Like I think one season you got 21 game played and there was 17 best on ground. So
I don't have much to say about that. Really. The footy's getting a lot better.
And then that was recent. I saw you only played a few games like since your injury too. So hopefully when you get back into it, get those best on grounds for you. I've seen one game you kicked how many goals in the season? Actually not the game. One of the goals for the year there was like 60 something goals or 40 goals.
Yeah.
Well, what position do you actually normally play?
So I've actually grown up just playing all different spots. Like some years I've played midfield, some years I've played back, some years I've played forward, and obviously this year I played a lot more forward than back.
Forward, yeah.
What's your favourite?
I feel like I'm back flanker, but I haven't really played much footy there this year, so
become a big key target full forward. Kick all the goals.
No, it'd be pretty handy if that happened.
Do you have any like pre-game rituals you normally get into before the game? You know, like one sock down, one sock up, or anything like that?
No, it's a pretty weird one, but the socks normally have left and right on them.
Yeah.
And I don't know how it happened, but one day I just put left on the right and right on the left, and I think I played good that game. So now it's more like I have to put the left on the right and right on the left.
It can wig you out. I played.
I actually did something similar.
Yeah, it
like
can definitely wig you
I had
out
a couple of
having
pairs of socks.
Yeah.
And I actually ended up always wearing left and left.
Wait,
Yeah.
I'm a left footer.
Oh, like so you get
So I
two
have my
pairs
left
of
on there.
socks and yeah,
But
fair enough.
it's totally weird now. Every time I put socks on, somehow the left ends up on my right side. So it's a bit weird, but that's probably my main one. Yeah.
Obviously, you come from a big family. It's pretty well publicized. Do you have a favorite sibling?
Oh shit.
Well, look, we've only
I'd
got
say
about 30 subscribers, so there's a big chance they don't watch. So
I could probably say I've got a favorite brother and sister. I wouldn't say favorite sibling, but probably Brendan and Britt. They're probably the two. They're
similar
probably
ages.
me. Yeah, so Brendan's about 34 and Brittany's about 30. Oh, Brittany's about 34 and Brendan's about 36.
Yeah, okay.
Did they grow up like following footy as well or playing footy?
Yeah, yep.
You just watch them stole all the talent.
So everyone, all the boys, all my brothers have played AFL footy. Sorry, not just. But and then all the sisters have played netball, so it's been competitive family all the way through.
Yeah,
that's what you want.
Yeah,
and you're, I think I read your old man's a footy nut or something as well, isn't he?
Yeah, he's a footy fanatic. He's played all across country Victoria, so he's probably good and bad. He levels me up a bit. Like he's pretty level-headed. He's not gonna. I don't think I've ever heard him say I've played a good game. So, which is always good, just to have someone to humble you down. So
they're always there for your bad games. My old man always said to me, "Do you even get a touch?"
Yeah, so he said to me last year that game. There were like 3 disposals.
So it's pretty accurate.
Pumping, Dad say that's the way they are. Do you have like a favorite player growing up in the footy in AFL?
Obviously watching Collingwood, I've always watched Steel Sidebottom and Scott Pendlebury. They're the two.
Yeah.
Probably most influence on my just footy watching, picking their brains. They're probably the most influential.
Snooze operators, you would say, wouldn't you?
I love that because I'm a Pies fan. So
yes.
Now, your draft profile says you're similar to Shai Bolton.
Yeah.
Do you pick that, or do they pick that?
Nah, so I just picked that. I just picked that off the top of my head. I couldn't really think of anyone, to be honest. I just thought of Shai Bolton because just he's a medium sort of player and could play anywhere. That's the only reason I really picked him. But
it's funny how they do that. Like I remember when Cameron was being drafted, and like he's the next Dustin Martin, and like most players now they actually try and write him up.
They said you said you picked Shai, yeah. So Cameron would have picked Dusty.
Oh yeah, true. Well, then the media also gets all around it too, and like amps it up as if he is Dustin Martin. So you don't really. I actually never knew that the players actually pick their draft profiles.
Yeah,
like that, so that's interesting.
You just get there and they pretty much just put you on the spot. So I was just like, oh, yeah, right.
Yeah,
it was pretty much the first one come to my head.
I'm surprised not everyone says Dusty Martin.
Yeah, true. You have something that you use to like stay composed. Say like you line up a set shot after the siren or whatnot. Is there something you normally do, like your point of focus?
No, not really. I'm pretty laid back bloke. I'm never really too worried or stressed. I don't really think much about it, to be honest. I just go through my routine and back myself.
Probably a good thing, footy. Nothing like tennis.
Nadal
flicks his hair, pinches his ass, has a sniff, a whole lot.
Yeah. Have you got a favourite ground that you've played at, excluding your home ground, which is Noosa?
Favourite ground? I played at the Gabba. That was pretty awesome. It'd have to be Gabba when I played there. That's
in front
pretty
of
elite there.
Pretty packed stadium, or
No, there's only
Not huge.
there's only family and friends there, so
It's still echoes big time, even when it's
Yeah.
not full in there. Like that crowd is very loud.
Yeah.
So
the atmosphere is pretty cool. Yeah.
yeah. Do you have a time in your playing career, whether it's under 16s or like even recently, where the biggest coach dummy spit? Like, have you ever had a coach absolutely lose the plot at you?
Yeah, I think under 14s it might have actually been. I was top age under 14, and yeah, I think I got a pretty good spray for being late training.
Oh, late to training. But I had my coach come in one time, and he come in just like, this is probably under 16s, under 17s, and he's come in, just smashed the bottle against like the wall, started kicking the toilet, like there's toilets in the doors, just absolutely losing it, just screaming. I have no idea what he said, but I see some videos and some stories of that, so it's probably a good thing.
I haven't really copped it, so that's probably a good thing. But
yeah,
that's probably the worst I've gotten, just for
just being late to training. Cop that.
Yeah.
What's the most goals you've kicked in a game?
I think it was 8 in under 14s.
Yeah. I seen you actually played up. If it's correct, if it's stat, were you playing like under 18s or men's, like when you're under 16s? Like there was, we were doing some research and see you actually played up a few years.
Yeah. I actually never played an under 18s game in my life. I played 1 year of under 17s bottom age. So I played 14s, then 1 year of under 17s as 15-year-old.
Yeah.
And then played seniors then, and then come up here and played 16s.
Yeah.
And then played seniors from there.
Do you like cop an absolute hiding when you're playing, even if it's like just a year or two above? Like, is it at that age? Is it like, well, crap? Like, any like sort of fear, or you're just like still kind of blasé, just whatever, just get into it?
Yeah, I think growing up with 8 brothers, you learn pretty quick to not suck. You're straight in there, and that's it.
Yeah.
No going back. So
yeah, true.
No, I think I was a real early growth, like not just physically, but mentally as well. I think that probably helped me a bit too.
Yeah. Have you had any like strange fan requests yet, apart from probably us getting you on this YouTube channel today?
No, I've had a couple of podcasts, but as I said, I'm not fussed about doing them. Like,
so it's good. Get out,
help you guys out, and probably help me out a bit too. So
with the whole media thing, it's there's media coaching and everything I see now. Hey, you got to go through when you're in there, so probably helps us and help you through.
Yeah, that's right. So
do any people come to you about the media and that already? You haven't been drafted yet, but come to you and say, can't say this, can't say that?
No, not really. I think as you can probably tell, I pause a bit, but I think about what I'm going to say before I say it when I'm speaking like this, because I know once it's out there, you can't really slip up. So I don't think I've said anything too bad yet, but no one's actually approached me and said that. So yeah.
Anything like rules or anything that you'd change with the AFL at the moment, you reckon?
I actually would, with what they've changed now to that ducking rule, I think it's on the tackler. I think. I think a few commentators have said it, but I think if the initial contact's on the head, there should be a free kick every day of the week. I think. If the initial contact's on the arm, then I think it's play on. But I think the umpires are taking it a bit too far now. They've
it's hard to watch sometimes for sure. Not that we're playing anymore, but spectator, there's so much controversy on all the rules that they keep adding and whatnot. But
I hope for your sake, Joel Selwood's not watching.
I'm probably not the one to say it, but I do duck, not a heap, but I'm a keep low player. So I think the only reason I said that is because I get a lot of high free kicks for being so low when I pick up the footy. As soon as that rule comes in, I pretty much don't get rewarded for putting my head over the footy, if you know what I mean.
It's
So,
and find more and more
cleaned up
players
for
up and
nothing.
coming now. Like, you should actually probably train to learn how to do it professionally. Like, you look at players like Dinnerton this year, and
yeah,
and obviously Selwood and all those players that do it. It's kind of like if you watch Premier League, how they dive and roll all over the floor.
it's a talent.
It's getting like that, and they actually train you. Haven't played football, like soccer myself a few years. They in the higher leagues actually try and train you on how to dive. Believe it or not. So
Yeah,
it's actually probably a thing you coaches could probably train now on how to do it if it keeps going. So
yeah.
Now, do you follow any other sports outside of AFL?
Follow the cricket a fair bit. I watch a bit of basketball. I'm not a big nuffy on it, but I know a fair bit about it. And I also love a bit of golf as well. So, a fair few there.
Yeah,
I think that's quite standard as a AFL or Aussie rules player. Have to like golf.
Yeah, golf and cricket, two big ones.
Yeah, it's what gets you through the off season.
Yeah, that's it. That's
true.
it.
Now, to date, through any of your junior years as well, who's been your biggest influence?
It'd have to be probably my brothers and dad. They're probably the ones that have always backed me in. So probably them. They've been pretty good the last few years.
Do all the family come to every game?
No, they're pretty scattered, but when I played down in Vico, they all come, and then when I play up here, they come. But no, when they can get there, they definitely do. So when they've got whether they're playing footy or not, when they're not busy, they come. So
yeah, perfect. Do you have any other hobbies like favorite video games or fishing that sort of thing? Or
not real big on. Used to be big on video games, but I'm not. I don't know. I'd just rather not sit inside. I suppose coming up into Noosa, it's probably a bit better outside than it is down in Vico. But yeah, probably fishing, just going out to the beach with my mates. And as I said, I love me golf.
Is there
just
a certain music you normally listen to before the game? Rap, hip hop?
No, I actually listen to podcasts. I actually I try to calm myself down a bit.
Listen to yourself on Out in the Fool.
So I actually listen. There's actually my favourite ones off Dylan Friends. I watch him and Emma Murray talk about A game and B game. I don't know if you guys have listened to it, but it's a really good podcast. So I think I've listened to it about over 100 times.
And what's the A game and B game thing?
It's just she just speaks about being in your A game, and then when you have those lapses, you're always going to have those lapses in your B game, but it's about how quick you can snap back into your A game. So, and it's just about mindful training. So it's just really good for my brain before the game, just to really calm myself down and think about what I'm going to do, not worry about anything else. So it's unbelievable for me.
Yeah, back to the combine. Did you get interviewed by many clubs?
Yeah, I only got interviewed by 3. I think it was 3.
Yep.
Yeah. So I probably could tell you it's Richmond, Brisbane, and Sydney Swans. So yeah,
3 pretty good teams. They're all doing pretty well. So that's good.
Yeah.
Any obscure questions?
I didn't actually get any. A couple of boys got spell Fujitsu backwards.
Wait, why would they want to know that for? Just like
brain testing.
Just see.
Yeah,
so what do they do? Like they actually just ask you all sorts of just different stuff. So
just see how quick you can react.
Test.
Yeah.
And you do bad, and they just go, "Oh yeah, so he's not going to make it as a footballer because you can't spell
No. I think there's a lot more involved in that.
I think it's more just and just to see if you crack. I suppose they ask you some weird questions just to see how you react to it.
Yeah, and mental test. Yeah.
Yeah, that's right. So yeah, I didn't get any though, which was good.
Yeah, cool. And obviously, being at Brisbane Lions Academy, you've spent a lot of time at the club, or has it only been a few times?
Yeah. I spent probably half this year there. Just training with them, and obviously got a few stints in the VFL, and it was pretty elite to be in that environment. The way they go about it is pretty cool. And the first day I actually walked in, I thought, I'm in for hell here. This is going to be like daunting walking in, but they're all just normal fellas, and training's actually pretty cruisy, so that was good.
That's one thing I've seen with the Lions recently, like since like Fags took over, like the whole, you can see it even though you're not in the club rooms or anything, like you can see it's like a massive family there now. I think the culture's probably vastly improved since he took over like big time. So that obviously helps too.
You actually look forward to going in there. Like you see blokes like Charlie Cameron, like he's probably the most funny bloke I've ever met. And then you got blokes like Link McCarthy, Kyle Lohman, Nakai Cockatoo, Danaher. They all just want to help you.
Yeah,
and, they just want to get better. So they were unreal. They just took you on board and wanted to help you.
Yeah, right. Yeah. Anything you want to ask us? Like, who are you guys?
How do we cope with 27 subscribers?
No, I was gonna actually. When did you guys start up?
We've only a couple of weeks ago, 3 weeks ago.
We've only released two videos. We got like 30 subscribers. We're getting a fair few views, 100, 200 views for just starting. Like I didn't really expect to get anything really. So it's going okay. It's going okay. But
no,
that's good. Hopefully it kickstarts something and you get some success off it.
Yeah, that's
well, hopefully if all goes to plan for yourself and you get listed, then we can have a chat to you down the track.
I'm always happy to help, and hopefully it does happen for my benefit and your benefit, to be honest.
Yeah, no, we'd love to see you go somewhere. Hopefully the Pies, but if it's the Lions, it's close to us anyway.
Yeah, that's right. So see what happens, but thanks for having me.
No, awesome.
Yeah, best of luck.
No worries.
See you, mate.
See you later. That's the interview with Shadeau Brain. Let us know what you think in the YouTube comments below.
What do you think about that? That's our first interview.
Yeah, little nervous at the start, but as you start speaking, it was a bit like a presentation at school, a PowerPoint presentation when you're shitting yourself when you first get up in front of the class.
I really like how he spoke. He didn't really give too much away. I like that he answered that he has some favourite siblings, so he's going to have some brothers and sisters there that will ask him what's going on.
Yeah, it's like he had been interviewed many of times before. Very well spoken.
He's done well. Yeah, it's great. Well, not much we can talk about. It's the first one we've ever done, so we can't really compare it to anything. But no, we actually quite enjoyed speaking to him, getting a bit of insight.
Yeah, let us know who you think we should try and get on the show. Can we get a Scott Pendlebury on the show? Could we get a Charlie Cameron on the show? Let us know who you want us to get on the show.
Yeah, we're probably going to have to get some paid promotion before we start doing that, I reckon. But Charlie and Scott, if you're listening and you just want to help out some friends, just like and subscribe.
Yeah, that's it. All right, see you on the next episode.
See you guys.
Perfect.